Hey, what is going on, everybody? Before we start the episode, I just want to let you guys know that I completely forgot to connect the mics this week, and all of the audio that you're hearing is going to be from my camera again, like a while ago, and yeah, I just want to apologize for that minor inconvenience. So yeah, without further ado, episode 29, everybody. Warning. Some topics or situations in this program may not be suitable for some audience. Everything you see and hear is done on the safety of our own disclosed set under legal circumstance. Also, Speedpigeon does not support the use of drugs, alcohol, or violence, especially for our underage audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Let me open my drink.
I'm just gonna move this guy
spilled
over
on me.
here. Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Speedcast. I'm your host, Charlie, and as always, I'm joined by Kevin Wankmueller.
On my bullshit.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? People on drugs. People love to take drugs, and we love the feeling of drugs. Not all of us, but some of us. But you know what is crazier? The fact that animals do the exact same thing.
Specifically to get high.
Specifically to? That's all you were able to find?
Specifically. Yeah, that's it. That's the only information I found. Finn, thank you guys for watching another episode.
Our socials are down below. We do videos every week.
Alright, I'll start this shit off.
Yeah, why not, man? You're the one with the list.
Alright, cool.
Start that blunt off, too.
Yeah, alright, that's a better idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so, before I hit the actual list, which there isn't one, I found
You need
cheetahs. Oh, I got one.
one.
I'm good.
You got one? Okay.
Alright. Cheetahs. They eat a leaf. It's a specific type of leaf. Hold on. I don't want to mispronounce it. Where? Okay, hold on. It is... Because there's another word for it. I think it's like yagay or something.
Yagay.
Yage or something. Hold on. Jaguars are fond of ayahuasca vines. I think that's what it was.
That's
ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. Yage. Y-A-G-E.
Ayahuasca. That sounds fucking... that's a cool word.
Long story short, it's basically the equivalent to DMT. They do it on purpose. It's not like they're eating it because they're hungry. They think it's something to eat. They know specifically that plant will make them trip balls. And they sit there and start literally rolling around like a kitten on catnip.
Yeah. So they'll literally wake up, kill a fucking elk, or whatever the fuck his body is.
Kill an elk.
And then they'll be like, yeah, dude, that fucking yage, man. Yo, you wanna go do that yage?
Y'all don't know nothing about that yage, bruh.
Hey, yo, where's Billy with that yage? Oh, he's hunting an elephant.
Billy! The caliper!
Billy, we're supposed to be hunting right
Fuck
now.
Billy! Damn it!
Fareed's calling me.
Fareed's calling?
Reed!
Oh, man.
Oh,
Put him on the cast.
Yo, let's have Fareed on the cast.
Hell yeah. First time.
Hello.
Here's
this is a call from
special guest Fareed.
Frobiana.
O'Neal from
an inmate at the Howard R. Young
From
Correctional
jail.
Institute. To view your payment option, press
Oh, we don't have money on the thing right
Your call
now.
is not accepted. Please try
Damn, I
again
forgot
later.
about that. Okay,
Looks
next
like
time.
we're not having a guest on the show.
Sorry, Frobiana.
Someday. One day, Frobiana. Yeah, that's crazy, though. I mean, I guess we do it so it's not that out of the ordinary that animals would want to do it. You know?
Yeah,
Because
but
tripping
like
out is pretty fun.
I think of it like, imagine we do it like right now. Like we're chilling, we're comfy. We do it to get lit, right? Animals constantly are like in survival mode. Right? So think of yourself being in the middle of like
Not
a
all the
constant...
time, especially if you're like a predator, like a fucking cheater, like you
Right.
just said. They don't really have much to worry about other than eating. So as long as they ate,
No, that is
They're
true.
good.
I guess
You
the
know
higher
what I
up the
mean?
food chain you are.
yeah, you have to worry less.
True.
Not so much less, but you have to be like, you have less to be paranoid about.
Right.
You know, less looking over your shoulder. Whereas like you see a deer from like a mile away and you step on a stick, they're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
right.
Until they see a fucking car coming at them, then they're just like, yeah, fucking hit me, bitch.
But then that's the other thing, because I got a couple things that are low on the food chain that do that. That chill and get lit. And you would think they'd be like,
I thought you only had 2.
huh?
I thought you only had 2.
There's no legit list. I just went to a website. I had like a couple that popped up. But yeah,
Okay.
that was the first one, was cheetahs.
Fucking cheetahs, bro.
Because I knew a couple animals do that with like plants. But I didn't know there was cheetahs.
Cheetahs are fucking...
Or jaguar, sorry.
They're jaguars?
Yeah, I've been saying cheetah.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. 2 different animals. Yeah, jaguars. Sorry.
What's this next one?
Let's see. Do you have any or ones down?
I mean, I was gonna talk about koalas.
Oh, word.
I don't know. They can't be that high up on the food chain, but they're high all the time. One of their main foods literally gets them fucked up. The eucalyptus leaves, like they
Yeah.
eat that shit and they're basically tripping the fuck out. That's why you see them and they're always fucking like vibing all the time. Some of them will eat your fucking face off, but I
Yeah,
mean,
they get vicious,
you know,
dude. Koalas.
you're leaving.
Yeah.
All right, my girlfriend's leaving. Everybody, say goodbye.
Say bye to phone lady.
Bye,
phone
we
lady.
love you. Wear a jacket. It's cold.
Oh, that was so sweet.
But yeah, koalas are very high all the time, and it's
They're lit.
Don't
That's
they
a
have
koalas
poisonous
are
elbows?
huh?
Don't they have poisonous elbows?
Poisonous elbow.
Yes.
See, I've heard that, but I've also seen people hold them before, like with like their arms out and like they're touching them and shit.
Poisonous,
feel
I
like
think, to
maybe
other like animals,
other
like their
animals,
size
but
type.
not
If they go
us.
to eat it, like if it's ingested.
I was going to say, because like if they have poisonous elbows, it has to be something on them that like can easily wash off.
Right.
Because if people are just holding them like that, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say it's either too small of like a dose for us to get affected by it, or it has to be ingested. It's one or the other, but I don't think it takes out like really big animals. Like I think
Yeah.
if they were up against a jaguar, they would just be curtains. Jaguar probably lick on their fucking elbows on
Well,
purpose.
Well, that depends, bro. Because like koalas have some big ass claws, man, and like
That's true.
they can go into berserk mode sometimes. So I feel like
Yeah.
if that motherfucker's in a tree. And like a jaguar's like trying to climb the tree, that motherfucker's gonna like jump off and like grab onto the motherfucker's back and
Yeah.
like claws.
Like how do they
arms off
square
and
up? Do you
shit,
think, bro? Like y'all got beef, bro? What's up? What's up? Y'all want the elbows? Y'all want the
they
toxin
probably still,
elbows?
like smack the shit out of you. They just have elbows like in
Throw
case you
them
touch
bones.
them. They're just like yeah,
Throw
bro,
them
fuck outta
bones. Oh shit! All right, word. Speaking of deer, reindeer seek out shrooms.
here. Really?
Yes, the ones that look like what's his name from Mario Bros? Toad. The
Well,
little
look,
red caps with the white spots on it.
you gotta think. Life as a deer is fucking stressful. And a lot of us do drugs because of how stressful life is, especially psychedelics. People love psychedelics to escape their stressful world. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the reality of their situation. So you gotta think of a deer. I was just saying, them motherfuckers are schizos.
And then
So, like-
just like a break off fact on that, I mean this goes down to people, but herders would capture these reindeer, right? Because the hallucinogen doesn't go away from the reindeers, right? It goes straight through their system, straight into their urine. So herders would capture them, make them pee, and drink it.
Ew.
And then they would have their own hallucinogen.
Just do fucking shrooms at that point. If they're able to fucking eat those shrooms,
Yep.
go and find the shrooms that they're eating and eat
Well, to be
that.
fair, this is reindeer, so it's like
The shrooms that the deer are probably eating, that the deer are eating, are probably like poisonous to us,
This
and
is,
they're just drinking the pee for the hallucinogenic.
This is Siberia. So like snow, ice. This specifically like these deer wait for like the snow caps and shit to start melting, and the mushrooms. These mushrooms are the first to pop up. So like.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, to each
Limited.
their own.
Can you imagine how crazy it would be tripping balls in like somewhere in Antarctica? Like everywhere is just constantly snow, ice.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bright.
It's probably gotta be insane.
I wouldn't leave my igloo.
No.
Can you have a fire in an igloo?
Yeah.
How does
I
it
do
not
all
melt?
the time? Huh?
How does it not melt?
I don't know.
Like how does it not eventually just melt a hole in the middle of the igloo?
I don't know.
Crazy.
It's weird, but they figured it out.
That is weird as fuck. Alright, what else did you have?
Me?
Yeah, you said you had 2.
Oh, actually, I do know one that I wasn't gonna say until now because I just remembered it. But dolphins.
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish.
Yes,
yeah,
right. That's
Fuck
actually
with
nice too.
pufferfish, like, and they're douchebags too. Like they like play like they like bounce the pufferfish back and forth and like play with it and stuff. But like they get high off on them motherfuckers.
Yep.
That's insane.
And they don't eat them. They literally just bite them to get that toxin out, and then they start pushing them back and forth
And-
like we pass around blunts.
They're capable of fully conscious rape.
Yeah.
Like they're fully aware
Dolphins?
that they're raping
Yeah, dolphins
you.
are like straight up rapists.
Like when they're raping you and like fucking you, like they're fully aware of that.
You know what?
And they know.
I'm not even baffled at the fact that that's a fact. Who studied that? Who took the time and figured that out?
Some bored scientists.
That's what baffles
Some
me
really
more.
bored scientists.
That's what baffles me more.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked
I mean,
that they
it's
do
the
that
same
because
guy-
they said
I mean, you
it
gotta
said
think
that
about
they're
it.
the closest, one of the closest to us. Like,
But you gotta
whatever
think about
was.
it. It's the same guy who milked the cow, who tried the egg.
But how do you study that?
Like
How do you know?
that the
Like, how do you know that that dolphin knows that it's raping something?
I mean, I guess it's the same way as studying humans.
Who looks at that though and goes, "Oh, that fish is being raped"? No,
Well,
maybe it was just
you-
dolphin sex.
You gotta think of how many dolphins are in captivity, and like I'm sure you can pick up like consensual and non-consensual sex.
I guess so.
And like you've ever seen like the videos of like the dolphins like humping people who are swimming with them, and it's like
Yeah.
they're fully aware because they're like. Like,
right,
they're fucking
but
having
still,
the time
like-
of their life, and like they're like
I mean-
punching them, like trying to get them off, and like they're like forcing them. So they know.
It's not necessarily they're forcing them. A dolphin is probably like 2,500 pounds,
Dude,
bro.
a dolphin-
You can't just push that motherfucker off
You
you.
are a dolphin's bitch. It's fucking you. You better get out of that pool. 'Cause,
I
like,
swear, yo, that's fucking what? Nah, for real. I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
For one, that's real, and then two, the person who sat there studied it
imagine-
long enough to determine.
Can you imagine if there was like a whole dolphin civilization in the ocean where they were like fully conscious, they had their own technology, their own jails, like these fucking rapist dolphins, if they lived in communities, have to sign up as like fucking sexual offenders and shit. Swim around to every fish, be like, and that translates to, yeah, I'm a sex offender.
I wonder if a jellyfish ever tried CPR on another fish. Like, cause I'm sure them having the like electric shock, whatever.
Yeah.
They've put fish like down, so they must know that they have like a. Tss.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder if they were ever like had like a buddy or something that they seen like die, or if they tried to like give it a quick shock, see if it would come back to life.
Wait,
Like
are you
they
saying
could.
this jellyfish is buddies with a regular fish?
Who knows?
I mean, the ocean.
I've seen The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of that conversation.
That's like the equivalent to Jason whenever he tells people his last name. He's like, yeah, it's Templeton, like Charlotte's Web.
What?
I don't remember what character is Templeton, but yeah, he always says, yeah, it's Templeton, like Charlotte's Web. I was like, there's so many different, like, people that you can say, yeah, it's Templeton.
Or like,
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
or like a temple and a ton.
Yeah, a ton of temples.
Ton of temples.
Templeton.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
like Charlotte's
Yeah,
Web.
like Charlotte's Web.
Mhm.
All right. Hey,
Yeah, I
fuck it.
understand that. Fully.
He would really befriend, like, you know, the readers. I'm sure. Like Charlotte's Web. Like, Charlotte, oh my god! Fucking love that book!
Oh, I remember Templeton!
Oh! We're friends now! Cool name!
Oh man, I think
Can you imagine? He's like, yeah, what's your name? Charlotte.
I think it's the pig. Maybe. Is there a pig in Charlotte's Web? There is?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Whoever knows.
Charlotte's Web is obviously
Let me-
a spider.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the spider's Charlotte.
It's not Charlotte Templeton.
No, but there was. She was on a farm, so there was a
She was
pig,
on a farm.
like all this shit. Yeah. But I think the movie like specified the pig. I think that's why everybody automatically thinks of a pig, because I think she was like good friends with the pig character in the movie. Because that's what my brain does. When I think of Charlotte's Web, I think of a pig. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look that up because I don't know what the fuck happened.
Huh.
Oh, this one. Oh my god. This one's big time cringe.
Cringe?
Yeah, cringe. You'll find out why in a second. Bighorn sheep. Okay, so in the Canadian Rockies, right? It's called lichen, Lichen. Either lichen or lichen, I guess. Grows in some of the most inhospitable, hard to reach terrain in the region. So I guess, you know, those types of animals, they can fucking climb like a straight wall. Those types, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
AKA perfect place for bighorn sheep to climb and get high. What is it? So the lichen grows on rocks. Here it comes. Some of these bighorn sheep they have to like scrape the lichen off of the rock with their teeth. They will do it so much that they basically scrape their teeth to nothing just to get this drug or whatever. They will chip their teeth all the way down trying to scrape lichen off the rock. That's what it says. Oh, cringe. And it doesn't even explain. Like, the rest of these are kind of like a comparison of, like, how these animals get high. This doesn't give a it just stops at that. These animals will fucking grind their teeth down.
Explanation
And that's
for
it.
that.
No explanation of what the high is like. Ooh.
It's
Fucking
gotta be
sickos,
a good high
dude.
if you're willing to fucking scrape your teeth away.
Bro, I don't care what anybody says. That is the most badass animal.
Hell yeah, dude.
Badass. I don't give a fuck.
Cause don't they also like headbutt?
Yeah, I think they're like really messed up in the head.
They have to.
But like, you grind your own teeth down to nothing. You're like, you know what? I'll get high enough to where I can't eat anymore. Like a crackhead.
I was just about to say, meth heads do it. Dude, there's a lot of fucking
that's
people
fucking-
who do that shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, you remember that fucking lady on, I think it was Strange Addiction? What is that green can of powder that you like pour in like the sink and it's the cleaner?
I want to say Drano. It's not Drano. Comet.
Yeah, I think so.
Comet? Isn't Comet for
The
carpets?
comment was for the carpet.
And the toilet.
And the toilet.
It's like for the toilet, the
Yeah,
sink,
yeah, yeah.
the tub.
If it's not Comet, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the
Fucking-
green.
Yeah. I don't know the
She used
name.
to eat that shit.
What? Who?
Yeah, some lady on fucking like Strange Addictions used to eat that shit for like years. And like, she was like losing her teeth, she was like coughing up blood and shit. I don't know if she's still alive. She has to be
Wow,
dead
bro.
by now. That
That's
shit's
fucked up.
crazy.
That's fucked up. Yeah, so if you ever see a bighorn sheep with a bloody mouth, that fucker is high.
You know.
Word.
They're like,
Bloody mouth.
Sean, what happened to you?
Oh yeah, hey. The rough-toothed dolphins play with puffer fish.
Oh, that was on there?
Yep.
Nice.
Red-fronted lemurs chew on millipedes, but this it says it doesn't give them a high. It's more like a medicinal purpose because they'll chew on it and use like the other half of the bug and rub it all over themselves.
Oh,
Because it's something for like pain or something.
that's weird.
Yeah.
So they have recreational and medicinal drugs.
Yeah, it apparently is a sort of topical ointment to relieve irritations. Chewing them is far less common. And apparently little is known about why they do it.
That's crazy.
And apparently some will ingest the millipede to help with parasites. So basically just a medicinal use.
Look, if I have to fucking eat a creepy millipede or centipede or whatever you just said to avoid like a really creepy parasite, fuck yeah.
This next one, I think it's kind of funny because it's like in the name. So it's with cows and horses, and it says they appreciate a little loco weed. So like it's in the name, like I said. So
Loco.
it's in the Great Plains of America's Midwest. One of the first plants to bloom in the spring is loco weed. It's a low-growing, high-protein plant with colorful flowers and a deadly phytotoxin? Whatever. It produces, it says swainsinine or something, which can cause grazing animals to go into a calm trance. So, like weed, basically, right? But eating it. When they kind of just stand around doing nothing. Yeah. They don't eat it to chill out, but rather it's a high-protein food that's readily available when other food source is scarce. So that's basically what they'll go to if, like, it's the first thing that grows in. So that's basically what they're surviving off of for the first, like, month or some shit. If they have too much of it, though, it literally, like, makes them crazy.
Really?
So,
Wow.
they act a little crazy and energetic, and then soon after, their toxicity level is too high, and they're lethargic and disoriented. So they get, like, energetic and like, fuck yeah, but then it's, because it's toxic, so the levels of the toxins get way too much for them to handle, and they basically just get, like, pissed the fuck off.
That's insane.
It says nobody likes a
These are
disoriented cow.
cows? Wow.
Cows and horses.
Can you imagine fucking eating a burger and you're just pissed off?
Oh my god, dude. Like 10 minutes after. What the fuck did I put? Still no pickles! Oh man. Do you have any more off the top of your head?
No,
There's only like a handful more.
that's honestly all I remember.
That's it?
Were those two.
Ooh. This one is interesting. And this one was never natural. This one was caused by us. So, wallabies have a taste for opium.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So, they're mostly to blame. Humans are mostly to blame for Australian wallabies.
What? No way.
Relatively newfound penchant for poppies.
What?
Yep. Let's see. Australia cleared much of the wallabies' natural habitat to produce legal poppy plants. This displaced the wallabies so often that they'd either wander into poppy fields or wander back home. That is no longer their home, it's just like an opium field now. But so now they're basically just like figuring out this new form of food and trying to learn how to eat it right, I guess. But yeah, we all know opium, opiates, so they're fucking dope heads.
Yeah.
Basically.
Practically. Wow. Animals are sus.
Yeah, dude.
Opiums, though? That's crazy.
It also says though that they eat it for like medicinal uses, so I guess it could be like pain relief too.
Yeah, but it's like opium.
Yep.
Alright.
And actually, no, that was
To
the
each their own, I guess.
last one on that list.
That's the last one?
On that list, yeah. Let me see if I can find any more. Because these are fucking interesting.
Dude.
I never heard of the wallabies. I didn't know that they like.
Yeah, wallabies are fucking crazy. I mean, it's Australia.
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Let's see.
That place is a fucking war zone.
For nature.
Yeah, dude, their grass kills you. They're fucking, like, they got fucking spiders the size of your head. No, thank you.
Terrifying.
Some, like, crazy-ass hornets. I'm alright. I'll stay here. I'll deal with, like, the little shit that's, like,
I'm alright.
you know. Are these all just the same thing?
So far it is.
Get original. Come on.
Yeah, right.
All these fucking different sites, and it's the same thing. I find that problem all the time when fucking we're trying to fucking do all that other shit with the lists.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's crazy.
Apparently there's animals, it doesn't specify, but that also like alcohol.
That like alcohol?
Yeah, I wish they fucking specified.
I like alcohol.
No, you
Fruit
don't.
flies show a
Cats.
preference for solutions containing ethanol.
I like being drunk. I don't like
The process to get
the
there.
process.
So fruit flies show a preference for solutions containing ethanol, and the higher the ethanol level, the better. Because of this and the fact that they will return to binge drinking, even after long periods of being denied alcohol. Fruit flies are considered suitable animal model for studying alcoholism.
Well, that's just because fruit flies are fucking...
Well, rotten fruit, rotten apple juice is beer.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Rotten apple. Did you say rotten apple juice is beer?
Yeah, when apple juice ferments, it turns into beer. That's what happened in the elementary school.
Ew.
Yeah. It happened to a kid we know. I won't say his last name, but his mom worked as a lunch lady, and he sat at the table, and he opened his apple juice, and he sipped it, and he was like, guys, this is fucking beer. And he joked around all the time, so we were like, yeah, okay, bullshit, dude, whatever, da-da-da-da.
Was it like...
He had us try it.
Was it like...
It was
a
beer,
kid
dude, I
named
sipped it.
Donald?
Huh?
Was it a kid named Donald?
No.
Oh.
JS are the... Okay, but yeah, he got the fermented apple juice, called his mom over, and she was like, yeah, okay, you're a fucking liar, it's not beer, whatever. And she sipped it, and she was like, where the fuck did you get this? And he was like, you gave it to me. But yeah, it was rotten apple juice, turned into beer.
This is what I'm saying. Said it a couple episodes. Southampton needs to step their game up. You guys are fucking terrible.
Seriously, dude. Okay, so that was basically the same list besides.
That was it?
Mm.
Man, that was crazy. You know...
That's cool, dude. To be honest.
Yeah.
The animals just trip balls on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, dude. Like I said, if people do it, you know?
Oh, goats. Goats do magic mushrooms too.
Goats?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Birds chomping on marijuana seeds. Rats like opium.
Really?
Also mice. Lizards, flies, spiders, cockroaches. All like opium.
Wow. What are we doing to the planet? We're getting these fuckers hooked on fucking drugs. It's not good.
Moths prefer incredibly hallucinogenic datura flower.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Next.
Bro, that is a lot of fucking insects that like drugs.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
insects would literally gravitate to anything, so it's
That makes
not-
me feel bad for killing the ones I've killed in the past now. Maybe
Yeah,
they were just
probably
tripping
fucking-
balls, just
yeah,
chilling, and
probably
I just
fucked up,
squashed
man.
them.
They're like, yo, look at that fucking giant. He looks cool and inviting. I'm gonna go up to him. You're like, ah, oh,
Yeah. What's up?
Jeez. It's probably so crazy to be a bug.
That is fucking wild.
I'd be terrified. Is that it?
No, there's... Hold on, there's some more.
Damn, there's a lot of animals.
Yeah, right?
I didn't realize that.
There is a lot of animals.
It's fucked up. I thought it was gonna be like 5 or 6. Nope. Not today.
Wait, bro. Just gotta do a little bit of research and you will find the truth. Alright, I'm not finding too many more.
Huh?
I'm not finding too many more on this one.
No.
Dude, that's a lot of animals
That is a
that
lot
like
of
to get messed up.
animals.
That's sick nasty.
I don't blame them though.
You lit bastards.
I really don't blame them.
I don't either. We do it.
Yeah, and I feel like life as an animal or insect in general is
Speaking of.
hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard being a human. I mean, I feel like
But the life of a human a long
I feel
time
like the
ago was the
only
life of an
animals
animal.
that shouldn't be stressed out and shouldn't bitch and complain are like my animals. Like you live
Actually,
here
not even a
rent
long time
free.
ago. There's some places.
You live
like
here
houses
rent
and
free.
shit
You
that
get your
sell
food for free. You sleep whenever you want. What else do you want? You know what I mean? Domesticated animals are lucky as fuck.
They have no idea.
You know, they're just like people are like, I like you. I'm gonna take you home. And
When your
give you
dog does a
everything
good
that
job
you want.
outside.
Hmm?
Right. When he goes to the bathroom.
When he does
Sometimes.
a good job.
Yeah,
you
when he
said?
does a good job outside. You're not just going outside, sitting and staring. You're like doing your business. You know what I mean? It's a good job.
That's like Castile.
He will
like
not
every
come
fucking
inside
time.
if you do not have a piece of cheese waiting for his ass.
Velveeta cheese.
Velveeta cheese.
Are you kidding me? Spoiled fucking bitch.
That's what I said. Spoiled rotten. Spoiled rotten.
Wow.
But you know what? Imagine that. Imagine a wolf in a wild. I just killed this for everybody. Where's my cheese? Or nobody's eating.
For real.
Like,
It's like, I'm not coming inside.
you spoiled
I can
rotten.
eat you. And then that inside will be mine, and I'll say when I can leave.
Yeah, that's about that.
I'll bite
For
your
what I can
kneecaps
find
off.
for. But you know what, dude? That's cool. I wonder how many animals I've come across that were lit.
They were just high as fuck. Maybe that deer that I told you that was in the waterfront that everybody was walking up to, maybe that deer was high as fuck.
They have to be. They have to be. Because they go from, like, staying away from everything and everyone besides other deer. And, like, if they get lit, it's like, whoa.
There's this
What are
one deer.
those? Those deer are walking on 2 legs.
There's this one town where like the deer is basically just another member of the town because of how frequently he walks down the street and walks with people and like crosses the road when
It's cool.
like cars stop for him and shit. He waits. He crosses on the crosswalk. Shit's crazy.
That's really cool. Wish we've seen stuff like that
He's
more.
probably just so used to people. He's like, yeah, hello.
Yeah, right. That's really cool. That's like apparently I seen a couple posts about it not too long ago. That's somewhere I think somewhere in Asia. There's like constantly so many people in this specific area that not just one. It's like a whole population of this specific deer just chill. Like they won't just walk around. They'll be like chilling in like the park with everybody laying down.
That's
You know,
insane.
like just doing their thing.
That's
it's so
like all
normal.
the fucking critters in New York.
Right. Right.
The pigeons, the rats, the squirrels.
Oh, you were talking about the animals.
Oh, well, yeah, the other critters too, but you know. I think the animals are a little safer than the critters.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No, I'm sorry, the critters and the creatures. That's the difference. That's where you're mixing them up.
You know what I really
Critters
like? Speaking of
and
animals in like
creatures.
heavily populated areas, I like when places do. If there is like a forest on one side of a highway, they do the natural bridge to get to the other side of like that forest or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. More places should do that.
Yeah, for real. There's like, especially here in like New Jersey, there's so many fucking abandoned like overpasses that just aren't being
Mhm.
used that you can just use as like,
Right.
you know,
Right. So,
just pave that
because
shit.
like maybe some of these animals are trying to get to their drugs, and you just cut them off. They need a way.
They're like,
to go
"Fuck,
trip
dude,
balls,
I
dude."
just want to trip out and I have to cross a highway. Trip out and then cross this highway again to get back home? Are you kidding me?
They're not even thinking about crossing the first time. They're like, I gotta cross this tripping balls. Shit.
They know.
That's wild. But that's my thing, bro. Some of those are low on the food chain. And they get high as fuck. That's crazy. We do it because we're in a house. You know, we're safe. Da-da-da. Some of these animals do that shit in the middle of some fucking field or something. That's wild.
People trip the fuck out in the middle of forests.
No, I know, but we're not looking to constantly hunt down and eat each other all the time.
No, but
there's
like,
a lot of animals that are.
In the forest, we are low on the food chain.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Absolutely.
Like,
and
most
in the
people-
forest, I absolutely wouldn't be tripping balls
or like
by
the
myself.
woods, or like the woods and shit. Even if you're tripping balls with like friends, if you're going camping and then like you decide to like fucking pop a few tabs,
Right.
like you are currently
Not happening.
that deer. You are like
yeah, for real.
that deer can probably fuck you up.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I was
know what
surprised
I mean?
that like they do it. First of all, that's crazy. That like some of them have found out what plant does what. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
But it's wild that they don't like take it to a safe spot. They'll just be like drugs.
Yep.
Just do their thing.
They figure it out along the way. They don't worry about that shit.
And then like the bighorn sheep, bro. Do they just swallow things whole? Like, how do you as an animal like, okay, I can never eat again, and just fucking do your thing to get lit? Like, do you just swallow your shit whole after that?
Yeah.
And then
That
how do
shit's
you get
insane.
lit again?
Yeah,
If you grind
can't-
all your teeth away,
you can't
you're
eat
using
that
your
shit.
horns and just
Yeah. Just go eat fucking mushrooms, you idiot.
yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Climbing up the side of a 90
Literally
degree
like
mountain.
high as shit,
Like
on
a
like the
crack-
side of like a
Dude,
fucking steep.
That's some
Just
dude,
getting
that's,
high as fuck.
That's literally something a crackhead would do.
That's a good view though. As long as I can stand still. Just
You telling me I have to scale this cliff
Or-
and then
I'm sorry, not
fucking
like that.
eat the mountain? Why not?
wow, this mountain tastes real good. Freaks. Their eyeballs are probably like the fucking sideways.
Oh,
Weirdo
like the
eyeballs.
Squares. Yeah.
Here, let's look up.
Shit.
Let's look up a picture.
Picture.
Yeah, bighorn
Oh,
sheep.
man. I don't know. Do sheep have? I think goats are the ones with the square eyeballs.
Bighorn sheep.
You really looking this up?
Yeah. Oh, it's these bastards.
Oh. Wow. I've killed those. I'm a
Sideways
true
eyeball?
hunter.
Sideways eyeballs. I was right.
They do have sideways eyeballs. They look fake.
Yeah, they do.
Like it looks like
That one looks
their
majestic,
eyes,
kind of.
Their eyes look like cameras.
Yeah.
I think.
And that's
anything
like,
with those
dude, that's like
eyeballs-
that's a person's face.
Anything
Like that's a
with-
person's face extended.
anything with those eyeballs are government drones. That's what I'm saying.
That's so strange, bro. They will grind their teeth to nothing
That's
to get lit.
fucking crazy.
Monster bighorn sheep. What the fuck is
Monster.
that? Wait.
Whoa. That's a big horn.
That is Jesus, dude. That's terrifying.
Pretty horny, if you might.
You better
get the fuck away from me.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Wasn't there an ashtray here?
No, it was here the
Oh
whole
boy.
time. Have you been ashing that?
I don't think so.
There's no ash.
No,
on
I'm
the
pretty
table.
sure I've been ashing on that.
Yeah. I don't know where you
Weird.
got.
There's just instinct.
Yeah, I don't know where you got the. I guess. Yeah, it is usually right there.
It's a
isn't it?
big son of a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
And you just like, look at how fucking thick all that is right there. And they just bash people with this. Or like bash fucking other animals with that. That's fucking sick, dude. Crazy.
Fucking. I'm not
They don't
fucking
need
teeth.
Those things are huge.
They can just head bash. their
Head bash
teeth,
everything and
like,
they
just
can
slurp
swallow it whole.
Yeah.
Just turn everything to juice.
Yeah, they'll just slurp it afterwards.
Jesus, dude, that thing was
Turn you into
solid.
Turn you into a pile of chunk.
But that animal totally goes. Bah! It's a. No, I need to look up the sound of it.
You need to look up the sound.
Yep.
Alright.
Me too. I want to know what they sound like. We're gonna find out what they sound like.
This episode is now about bighorn
This is so
sheep.
interesting. Yeah, it's now turned. Fuck everything else. Just bighorn sheep.
Just bighorn sheep. There you go. So while you look that up, fun fact. Kevin thought this was my girlfriend's Diva cup. A used Diva cup. That's a fun fact.
To be fair, that's what he told me it was.
Because it looks like one.
Because I asked him what it was.
Does it not look like one?
It
Kind
it
of.
does. So I was like, I wasn't shocked at that. You see the lanyard around it. I was like,
just
why the
wish
fuck we wearing that like a
No.
medallion?
I wish. Hell yeah, bro.
Some
My
people got Diva
girlfriend's-
cup. I ain't judging no Diva cup. I'm judging if you wear it as a fucking necklace.
My girlfriend's Diva cup. Right here. No, I just wish we caught your reaction on camera. Because that shit was crazy. He was like,
This is somebody walking.
But he spotted me.
Oh, you heard? I guess that's what that would is. Sounds like a fart.
it sounds like Adam burping.
Okay.
It sounded like Adam burping.
I can totally hear it screaming at someone though.
Do you want that one out? I don't want it.
Bighorn sheep, everybody.
Bighorn! Those things are crazy. Grinding their teeth.
Sick. Oh, maybe that was the sound of one grinding its teeth. Oh.
Maybe that's just the noise it makes because it has no teeth.
Maybe it's crying because its teeth are gone and it's high as fuck now.
Worst trip ever.
See? That's probably what it was doing. That guy was far away from it. I can see it.
I don't want this Diva cup anymore.
I don't blame you. Very good. Well, I don't think we left anything out because it seemed a lot of the things that I was looking at was just a repetition of that first list. So,
She's just peeking out now.
obviously, besides cats and dogs on Dognip and Catnip.
Yeah. They also like drugs. There's Dognip?
Yes.
Really?
It's, I think it's called dogweed. Something like that. But yeah, it's same effect. But I figured out today that, it just, catnip for cats doesn't really get them lit. It actually makes them intensely, it said, intensely aggressively horny. So that's basically all that does.
So it's just ecstasy.
Yeah, so basically everybody who gives their cat catnip is just making them fucking horny as fuck.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's literally just ecstasy.
Yep. Same thing for dogs, I think.
That's crazy.
Fucking weird.
There's nothing that can like mellow them out.
Time, I think. Because they will, like, if you put like a
I'm
little
saying,
pile,
like,
like roll
instead
around
of
it.
like getting them fucking horny, there's nothing that can just like when they eat it, they'll mellow it out like fucking weed. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe if you rolled a blunt after and like blew it into their face.
I feel like weed
That
would
was
be
terrible. I do
bad
that.
if they ate it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's bad for like
Well, I mean-
or not their digestive, their
It's bad for the respiratory.
their respiratory when you're
There's
smoking.
videos of dogs that have eaten like people's like brownies or some shit, and they're just sitting there in the corner like it's definitely not good for them, but they get high.
I mean, again, like that's exactly what you'd look like if you ate a whole thing of brownies
Exactly.
too. So like, it could be fucking like not harmful. There could be like wild fucking cats and dogs who just see
Oh.
weed and they just eat it.
There's the video. It's actually pretty popular. Of the dude, I'm assuming it's his pet, but it's a chimp, and he taught it how to smoke weed, and that thing smokes weed. Like
Yeah.
we do.
He-
He'll like grab it and shit.
He
and
hit the
like
bong and
turned
shit,
it
and
away.
then, yeah, they asked him for it, and then
'Cause
after
he
he
was
hit
lit
the
as
bong, he was
fuck.
like,
yeah, yo.
I'm sure
So I
that's
guess
like
monkeys.
not really good. I'm not suggesting anybody with a monkey to do that, because that's terrible. But
Yeah.
like, that's a rad ass monkey,
Hell yeah.
you know?
Right.
I would totally chill with that monkey.
That's like my parents used to be like mad at me if I started giving my dog like I don't know any type of treat or whatever that was like my food or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't have that, blah blah blah. It's not good for him. But at this point, he was getting a little on the older end, so I just wait for him to leave and be like, "You don't got forever, bro. I'm gonna make this time count."
The only
And I'll give it to him.
The only thing that I've experienced that it does to them is give them gross ass farts.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, it's
That
terrible
was
for
like
them. It can, like,
first-hand
hurt them,
experience
but
from
yeah.
that it's just gross ass farts.
As far as I knew when I was growing up, dogs would die if they had any chocolate, right? And I knew somebody.
My
You know
dogs
this person,
have
too.
gotten into, like,
His dog was this big. No, I'm sorry. His dog was this big and ate a chocolate bar that was this big. And it was fine.
My dog gotten into like a bunch of like my chocolate shit that I left laying around by accident, and like, yeah, they were fine. Maybe they had to shit more, but like, it's just a lot of it, or like the pure cocoa. That's like bad.
Like, I can imagine it's just like lactose intolerance, but to like
Yeah.
everything.
I heard they're not allowed to have grapes.
Yeah.
A
Basically
lot of green
fruit.
things.
And I've come to realize anything that doesn't have a smell, they can't have. You know what I mean? Like anything that's more like water-based, like fruits,
Anything
doesn't
they-
necessarily have its own
Anything they
smell.
can't scent.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've seen dogs eating a lot of fruit and shit. Dogs like fruit.
I mean, dogs eat their own shit. I'm not surprised they eat anything else,
Yeah.
even if it smells like anything or not.
I've had to yell at Castiel a few times for that.
But they do that and eat grass to make themselves sick because when they're doing that, their stomach doesn't feel good. So they're trying to eat things that make them throw up.
Yeah. So gross.
I had to look it up because my dog did that all the time. He would run right outside and start eating grass, but I think he was just dumb a little bit. It's like salad. He was
Can
funny.
you imagine that? You're like, oh, I need to throw up. Let me go to
I'm
the
gonna go
toilet.
eat really gross things until I throw up.
No, you just go into the toilet and hope there's a turd there. Just.
No, I can't.
Yeah. That's basically that's again like when Castiel puked and he tried eating the whole fucking mound of puke.
That's another one. Dogs are fucking freaky, dude. I've never really seen a cat do that.
He's gross.
But
No,
I've seen a dog go up to eat like cat pee.
cats are very specific with what they eat. Dogs are not.
And then every other animal just does drugs.
Yeah, basically. On that note, I hope you guys aren't doing drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Only the
Don't
good
advise.
ones.
Dare.
Yeah.
There for
I
life.
hope you guys at least had a blunt along the way. Smoked with this. Yeah, animals on drugs, everybody. They're fucking crackheads.
Animals and insects.
Oh yeah, what? Oh, animals and insects.
Yep. Watch out for what's around you. It just might be high as fuck.
Yep. So be careful when you're squashing an ant. It might be tripping out. Just coming for a fucking... He's like, hey, that's a welcoming giant. I'm gonna go say hi to him. Don't hurt him.
Probably just sitting in the corner.
Whoa. That motherfucker's big. Our socials are down below. We do videos and episodes every week. Twice a week. Don't forget to stay Raj and stay safe, everybody.
Stay on your bullshit.